Welcome back to Meaty Magic. My name is Harry, and we got Nick back at the table again for some heads-up action. We're playing Constructor. We're playing 60-card decks. Don't let the Digimon sleeves fool you. We're playing
Digimon.
We're playing Magic, but we're playing a different format. And Nick, what format are we playing today?
We are playing the fans asked for it. The fans wanted it. So we are playing pre-modern. No, I'm kidding. We are playing Pauper today.
You scared me. I was like, wait, I didn't bring the right deck.
No, we're playing some Pauper. Pauper is a commons-only format, 60-card format. So for all the Commander players, learn something new today.
Yes, so I do not want to install now. Please, for the love of God, can you sort this while I...
Yeah, I can try to figure it out.
Okay, this is actually a great segue into what we're about to do as we try to fumble through this life counter. We're playing a little bit janky decks. I forgot my sideboard. Nick has one placeholder card in his deck. But we wanted to get to play some Pauper for you guys because, well, first of all, thank you so much for appreciating the Vintage 30. I know that you and I legitimately had fun playing those decks. We're going to hopefully play some more on the channel. Yep. We just wanted to play a really quick game, so that's why we had the pod racers Burn and Affinity going at each other. But there's a lot more levels and types of decks you can play than just hyper aggro types of games, but we saw a lot of people saying they wanted to see us play Pauper. I have had this deck on my desk for a long time, but I've never got to play it. It's a Pauper deck. It's spoilers. It's Reanimator, my kind of deck.
Fun stuff.
So I'm excited to play this today with Nick. But yeah, thanks for appreciating something outside of Commander and giving it a look, and also for the comments to want to play Pauper. So here we are.
Definitely, and I will be playing Mono Blue Fairies. I would say it is one of the more meta decks. Mm-hmm. There are all kinds of different Pauper decks out there. If you have a deck style that you like, you can probably find it. From control to combo to extremely fast aggro. So much like Vintage 30, because it's commons only, it doesn't have the dollar limitation, but it has the legality limitation.
Printing,
and so, yeah, you really have to kind of figure out some more niche cards than maybe you've used before. I've played a lot of Pauper on Magic Online. It is pretty cheap to get into on there if you're looking for a way to play it, if you like playing on Windows 95.
Yeah.
So,
and much like when we were talking about for value vintage, the cheapest printing of the card will count towards the 30, and as long as there is a printing of the card in common, then the card can go for this format, right?
Correct. And so
Master Sets helps a lot with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then even Commander, sometimes they don't often downshift, but sometimes they do for Commander too. So
okay, 2 questions for you, Nick. Do you, in lieu of rolling, would you like to try to guess this random card?
Sure.
If you get it right, you get to go first. Oh. Okay, this one, I'm gonna preface by there's multiple printings of this exact text box, so if you give me one of them, it works.
Okay.
I just went to Scryfall, I hit random card, and it's an instant.
Okay.
It says, as an additional cost to cast this card, sacrifice an artifact or a creature, draw 2 cards.
So Deadly Dispute would make the treasure. Oh, well, there's one from... Yeah, they're not coming to me. Deadly Dispute's the closest I'm going to get. So.
Deadly Dispute is close. The specific card that I pulled up is from Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan? It is straight up Ixalan. It is called Costly Plunder.
Costly Plunder. Okay,
you were close. All right. I know I said I'm playing Reanimator, but officially I'm playing Black-Green Reanimator. There is Lotleth Troll in here, which I was trying to make work in one of my lower power cubes for a long time, so I was excited to see that actually be like the kind of like the end game engine.
Wasn't that printed at Rare in Ravnica originally? Lotless Troll's green-black, you can like discard or...
No, that's... no, you're right. Lotleth Troll is that card, which I love that card, but it's the giant 6 and a black undergrowth,
yeah, like that guy.
Yeah, that's the card.
I will keep mine no matter what you do.
I'm gonna keep mine.
Okay.
It might be not good. I'm gonna play Geothermal Bog, tapped pass.
Okay. Draw. We're gonna go Island, pass. Okay. And so his deck is really going to be aiming to dump stuff in the graveyard and then use cheap spells to bring back big creatures. My deck is more tempo oriented, meaning I'm going to try to counter spells. I'm going to play small creatures, try to get value from them.
In the name of putting creatures in the graveyard, I'm going to try to swamp cycle this troll of Khazan Doom.
I'm not playing Stifle.
Yeah, when I said I'm going to try, I'm like, I'm actually doing it, but I just want to let you know. I'm going to find I can get the non-swamp. No, I'm going to get a normal swamp, play it, and then I will pass.
All right, drop.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Island. I'm going to play a Fairy Miscreant. Flying whenever whenever Fairy Miscreant enters, if I control another Fairy Miscreant, I draw a card. Good.
I'm going to still, before I put my deck down, swamp cycle again.
Okay.
Do I need 3 is the question. I'm going to take the Haunted Mire. It is a swamp forest.
Ooh, look at the
to
tech.
my hand.
Okay. Is that enter tapped when it enters? I assume?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Untap, draw. It's kind of sad, actually, that it enters tapped, but we're going to play it tapped. Yep. I'm going to play a Scrapwork Mutt.
Sure.
It's a 2/1. When it enters, I may discard a card if I do draw a card. I am going to discard Circle of the Land Druid to draw a card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
End step, I'm going to flash in Brinebarrow Intruder. The important thing to know about him is he is a human. That will become important later. When he enters, a target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Target there.
Whoa.
Go to me.
Oh, -2/-0. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I was dying.
No, the 6th removal in blue.
From blue, yeah.
I'm going to start with an of 1 mind. It costs 2 less if I control
That
a
is why
human
it
and a
matters.
non-human. I'll draw 2. Yeah, this card's sweet.
That card is sweet. That's a Coria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's do it again.
Sir?
Land for turn. I don't know when your reanimate spells happen, so I will attack for 1.
Take 1 in the air, go to 19. There are Exhumes in here.
Okay.
And, Dread Returns. Draw. Nope. I'm gonna cast a Satyr Wayfinder.
Sure.
The good old Satyr Wayfinder. Dread Return, Generous Ant, Circle Land Druid, Forest. Thank God.
Dread Return's flashback is...
Sack 3 creatures.
And for those of you who don't know what flashback is, it means you can cast it from the graveyard. Pretty cool.
Find the forest.
Oh, you play Life? Oh, I forget. This is like... Oh, that's not Life from the Loam. Never mind.
No, that would be...
Does that get printed at Common? Holy shit.
I'm gonna do this so you can see it better. Play the forest that I just got.
Yep.
Now I'm going to try to Malevolent Rumble.
I'm gonna Spell Pierce that.
Yeah, I figure.
Yep.
That is my 3rd creature for Dread Return.
Yep.
So also that card is just really good. I will pass.
Good. Draw. I'm gonna start with an island. We're gonna go Fairy Miscreants. Trigger, I'll draw a card.
Yeah.
I love this deck. I've not played it in a minute.
I don't think I've technically ever played against
We're gonna
past.
go Fairy Seer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Scry 2.
Yep, Scry 2. Yep.
I don't think I've played against blue-black fairies from the past or the current Pauper list.
Yeah, and this is just mono blue. There is a blue-black variant. You get to play cards like Snuff Out. It is very good.
Oh, it is just mono
I like
blue.
this version better just because it's
Streamlined.
goofy mono blue stuff. And some builds have played Delver in the past, and I'm a sucker for a Delver of Secrets.
I think I'm still waiting for my Delver to flip. It's I immediately put that deck down because it just never flipped, and I was like, no, good. Play a land.
Yep.
Attempt to rumble number 2.
You got to rumble.
Yeah. So it's a sorcery for Modern Horizons 3. Reveal the top 4. I can put a permanent from them into my hand, and then the rest go in the graveyard, and I get to make a 0/1 Eldrazi. I'm gonna find Circle of the Land Druid to my hand. Scrapwork Mutt, Acorn Harvest, and Satyr Wayfinder go to the graveyard. I got... Oh, here's Drake. I don't have that.
I got you.
Thank you.
It's a 0/1.
0/1. I can sack to add a mana. Which actually, I don't... This is important to have now, but I probably didn't even need you to have you draw that. Because I'm going to try to Dread Return sack these. Part of the cost, so no matter what, I'm gonna get got here, but they're dead now.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash in a Spell Stutter Sprite, Fairy All-Star, so you will have to pay... Sorry, when this comes into play, counter target spell with converted mana cost X or less, where X is the number of fairies you control. I have 4 fairies.
And I played the land before this, and I still don't have enough. That's counter.
It's actually not pay, it's just straight counter. I was thinking it was pay. When it comes into play, counter target spell with CMC X or less.
Oh, I see. So that, yeah, countered. Important to note that regardless if it got countered or not, I had to sack the creatures beforehand. I'm gonna now play this Circle of the Land Druid that you know about.
Okay.
I mill 4, and then if it dies, I get a land card from my graveyard to my hand. Ooh! An old friend, Stinkweed Imp.
Does play Dredge, you son of a
Lotless
bitch.
Giant, Circle of Land Druid, and Scotwork might all hit the board. I've played a lot of Dredge in my day for Modern, so I'm happy to see that pass.
Good.
I might be dead here, though.
I'm gonna start with the land. One nice thing about this deck, it just plays islands, so I never really have to think about sequencing of my lands. I'm gonna cast Of One Mind. I'll draw 2.
Taking stock of my graveyard.
It's a 1/2.
It is a 1/1.
Or sorry, 1/1. Move to combat.
Yeah.
We're gonna come in for
Everybody.
5.
I will block the one that I can.
Okay, with blockers declared. Do you have another Dread Return by chance?
No.
Okay.
I have 3 Scrapwork Mutts and an Acorn Harvest. All those cards have flashback. Everything else does not, or is not even a spell.
Okay, so we're gonna go land, and I'm gonna ninjutsu in a Moon Circuit Hacker. Ninjutsu is if it's an unblocked creature, I can return this to my hand. This comes in, and it'll be a tapped and attacking. And so when this deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless it entered the battlefield this turn. So you're gonna take 5 still, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Trigger. I will draw a card. And then he's to.
I also realize there's no lands in my graveyard, so.
Oh, would you like to not block?
Yeah. That's just one. No, that's fine.
Okay. I will then second main play out the Fairy Miscreant that I ninjutsu. Draw.
Yeah.
I'll pass to you.
All right, this is a big turn here. All right. So for those that don't know what Dredge does, it just basically says if you were to draw, typically this does happen in the draw step, but also if you have cards like you're flashing back Faithless Looting, in lieu of the draw, you can dredge. And dredging just means you take this card that has dredge on it, you put it back to your hand instead of drawing, and instead you mill from the top of your deck to the amount of dredge. Stinkweed Imp is dredge 5, which is a lot.
That's very good.
What's the troll?
Golgari Grave Troll.
Thank you. Golgari Grave Troll is the card that was banned, and it was 1 more for dredge 6. So dredge 5 is about as high as you can get with currently printed dredge cards.
Was it banned in Pauper too? I knew it was banned in, I think, Modern.
It was banned in Modern for a long time, and was it banned in Legacy? I don't remember, to be honest.
Who plays Legacy?
That's true. There goes my Exhume and 4 other creatures. I'm taking stock of how many creatures I have just in case that comes up. Currently there are 17.
You do have a lot of Stinkweed Imps though.
The Imp actually will do a lot of work here, potentially, if it survives. I'm going to try to get blown out again. And I'm going to cast Dread Return from my hand. Targeting the Generous Ent. It says reach, right? Yeah. Targeting Generous Ent.
Can I read Generous Ent?
Yes. You want to read it too?
Sure, that's fine.
I'll read it. It's a 5/7 tree folk.
Oh, sorry.
Reach.
No,
you're fine.
Read it too.
And when it enters the battlefield, I make a food token. Drake will be my food token here.
Yeah.
And it also has forest cycling, which is a big part why it's in the deck, because you can quickly throw in the graveyard to get a land. But yeah, it's here now, and hopefully it will block a couple fairies. And this is in the graveyard now, so I do have a Dredge Return in the graveyard now, and I will pass.
End step, we're gonna flash in another Borrow Intruder.
Okay.
Untap. Draw.
I think I'm. Oh wait, no, I didn't mess that up. Okay, that's good.
All right, we're going to cast a fun magic card. I'm gonna cast Snap. Return target creature to its owner's hand, and I untap 2 lands. Target there.
Yeah.
Untap. Move to combat.
Yeah.
The gang. And then I'm gonna have some effects.
You have ninjutsus.
Yeah. So currently, I'll just do my ninjutsu first. We're gonna do a signed Ninja of the Deep Hours for a spell stutter sprite back to hand.
Okay, that one's also when you hit, you draw a card.
Yes. Yep. This one's just straight draw. This one is draw discard. So it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm gonna have 2 triggers to draw.
Yeah, that happens.
First one off Ninja of the Deep Hour. Second one, and I will discard. You are in danger. Go ahead.
All right, I untap. I don't think I kept the best hand, so that's good for me to know. No dredge, just straight draw. What does this do? That doesn't. Oh, flashback. I have to pay 3 life. Not doing that. I'm gonna start by unearthing the scrapwork mutt.
Sure.
I can discard if I do. I draw. I'm gonna discard the stinkweed imp. Draw. Dredging me here does nothing. So yeah, I'll draw. Attack you for 2.
Sure. 18.
I hit you.
I hit you.
This gets exiled, and I will pass.
Sounds good. Good to me. Draw. Go to combat.
Yes.
The gang.
Okay, crack the food, just to show I didn't forget.
Yep.
And then I died. So yeah, this is the card that I was talking about. Not Lotleth Troll, Lotleth Giant.
Giant, gotcha.
Is what the card I was talking about at the top. That's a 6/5, but it costs 7. So ideally, I'm reanimating it. When it comes to battlefield, it does 1 damage to target opponent for each creature card in my graveyard. At the time when I died, I think I was at 18 creatures. So if it resolved, I could have just one-shot him there. But I died instead.
All right, going to sideboards.
Yes.
So I'll go first, and then I'll let Harry go over his sideboard.
Yes. I'm mentally sideboarding.
Yep. So I have bind. I'll show you my sideboard really quick for everyone watching at home. I have 3 bind the monsters, which is kind of a neat little pseudo removal spell. Taps down a creature, but then that creature deals damage equal to me, and then that creature doesn't untap during its end step. I do have 4 blue elemental blast, which does nothing against you. 2 annul, which counters an artifact or enchantment, also really not a lot. 2 cogwork wrestler.
Oh, why is that in?
It has flash, and it is a
blocker
non-creature. Yeah, it's a 1/2, and then it does the same thing as the Brian Burrow intruder. I have 1 sunken city. All blue creatures get +1/+1. If I don't pay blue during my upkeep, it is destroyed. So it's a Lord effect.
That's
an
enchantment?
anthem effect. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I have 3 Relic of Progenitus.
Well, kind of buried the lead there.
Yeah. So Relic is pretty good against his particular deck. Just for fun to see how the match goes, I'm not going to sideboard.
Okay.
Then I'll pass to Harry to go through his sideboard.
What is the biggest pull for the blue elemental blast? For mirrors, but then also like blue black control.
It's
yeah. Blue. Yes. That's right. For me, if I had a sideboard, I think Dark Blast would be in there. I probably would reach for that to just clip some of the fairies early and then also start the dredge sooner.
Yep.
I also believe that I'm just going to old school dredge sideboard, but I think Nature's Claim probably should be in here, and that could be something that I would preemptively predict that he would side in relics, and then I would need to put in the Nature's Claims to try to hit those to really lessen the amount of graveyard hate/exiling that he's going to bring, because that really hurts when you're doing that. And for a long time, Dredge wasn't the best deck, but everyone had their Grafdigger's Cage, their relics, plus their Rest in Peace, and like people would be so excited. They'd see you and they'd be like, finally, this card that's been living in my sideboard for years.
Does nothing.
Now I have like 5 cards that I'm going to bring in against you, and probably like over sideboard, take out cards that should be in the deck still, just to be like, I'm going to mess you up with these little artifacts that really do hurt you.
Yep. And I believe the app is called Lotus.
There you go.
So there you go. There you go, chat. Enjoy that.
Says. All right. Yeah, I will go first.
Sounds good.
I
Good luck
will-
in game 2.
Good luck. Digimon sleeves, please get me there. I am going to keep.
Okay.
I'm going to play Swamp, Forest Cycle, Generous Ent to my hand.
I really like those cards from Lord of the Rings, the 1
forest.
mana land cyclers.
And 1 mana, especially if you're playing, because that is present right now in Final Fantasy Draft. 1 mana is definitely a lot stronger than 2 mana
yeah.
for cycling. It's still relevant. It's still worth doing. Like the Dinosaur Raptor in Final Fantasy for cycling is a really good card. But 1 is just super, super sleek and easy.
I'll keep this. Chuck that to the bottom.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Draw.
your turn. Yep, I'm just shuffling. Also, this is revealed, not on the field.
Okay. Land.
Just still let you know.
Miscreant. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Cast. Exhume.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna take this from my graveyard, put it here. Nothing in his graveyard, so he doesn't get something. But it says each player chooses a creature card in their graveyard and puts it into play.
And here you're seeing the power of Reanimator.
Yeah, and I get my food token that we made last game, and I pass.
Okay, draw. We're gonna go island. Be real sad about that. That is reach.
That is reach.
Sick.
Yeah. Now we gotta figure out how to...
Pass?
Okay. That.
Yeah.
I will draw. I will cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm.
Yep.
I will find...
While he's searching for a swamp, we know that a lot of people were asking about Pauper, saying Pauper's their favorite format. Tell us what your favorite decks are. We have not played a lot of Pauper recently. I used to play a lot back when like Affinity was really powerful in Burn when they gave us Swift Spear. Just haven't played in a while, so curious to see what's out there.
I would also actually like to know, I built a couple, I'm finding the Geothermal Blog playing for turn. I built a couple Pauper decks like a year and a half ago, and I know that a lot of the decks are still similar, but obviously new cards have come in, so the lists have shifted a bunch, but I built a couple decks hoping that like I could play with some of my friends, and they never came over and played Pauper with me. So they've just been rotting in my house somewhere. But I also would like to know, because I'm not really up on what is, I'm gonna attack for 5. What is fun / in vogue right now?
Brian Burrow Intruder, give it -2/-0.
Got another one.
Intruder -2/-0. So it is a 1/7.
1/7.
I'll block it with a 1/2.
That's pretty good. All right. That's all I got. I passed.
Okay. Draw. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Move to combat.
Yeah.
Coming in for 2.
Okay, no blocks.
Okay.
Forgot ninjutsu's a thing. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked.
Hacker, return this. 3 damage. Trigger on Hacker, I'll draw. Sometimes better lucky than good.
He
Good.
needed it. That hurts even more. And your end step, I'm gonna cycle another end.
Okay.
Find a forest. Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised to see how many people chimed in specifically about Pauper.
Yeah, it's a popular format. We definitely have some that fire in my local area. They've started a little league where there's just different tournaments that all feed into, I guess not a league, but like a tournament circuit.
Shout out Andrea Mengucci. big Pauper fan. Untap, draw. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Conduit Pylons. Surveil. Put Troll in the graveyard. This taps for a colorless, or I can pay 1 and tap it and tap a mana of any color. So now this just statically says, if you hit me, you draw but discard.
Yep.
Well, I am going to pass.
I'll flash that in.
Sure.
Go to me.
Yeah.
Start with a miscreant trigger.
Draw. Yeah.
Land for turn.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yeah.
Pass.
And you're instead correct the food.
Sure. My damage.
Also nothing else.
Okay.
Draw.
Hit me with the slow fade. Also, nothing else.
I'm going to cast Stinkweed Imp.
I'm going to attempt to spell stutter spread.
I am not gonna cast Stinkweed Imp.
Technically, you can.
Oh, I did cast it. I'm not gonna resolve. Yeah, push up your glasses a little higher for me, please. There are so many guys here. Who are you people? Pass.
Just bros being dudes.
Fairies.
Draw. We're gonna go Miscreant. Draw. Oh. Eventually, I have to just start pushing, and that eventually, I think, is now.
You got like 6 bodies, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna block the one that I know draws you a card and expect another guy to come in to draw you a card.
Yeah, we're gonna ninjutsu a Miscreant to my hand for a Ninja of the Deep Hours.
It's such a good loop.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
This will
Kill
die,
that.
trigger to draw.
Go to 14.
I don't believe I've played land for turn,
I don't think so.
because that's what I was wanting to hit, and I'll pass.
I am going through it here. Do not forget to dredge, so I won't forget. Bring it back. Flip 5.
Hey, hit your troll.
I hit Troll, I hit Acorn Harvest, if that matters. I had another Stinkweed Imp to the graveyard. No lands.
I'm also curious if maybe for like your burn matchups in your board, you'd play something like Gnaw to the Bone.
I think there's like 3 Gnaw of the Bones in the flash or in the
And honestly,
sideboard.
even against something like this, like because the games go long, just be
To
like
not
on game
die to all the
27.
little guys, yeah. Card sticking, play land for turn. We have to try to combat this a bit, I think. Attempt to cast Troll. That was the never mind. I almost cycled it, and I was like, no, I think...
Yep, that resolves.
So, reminder for you and the people at home, the Troll can't be blocked, or can only be blocked by 3 or more creatures.
Yeah.
It is a 6/5, so that's kind of a big boy, and I pass.
Okay, on tab. Draw. Let's start it off with Miscreant.
Yeah.
Draw. We're gonna snap the troll. On tap these.
Yeah.
Move to combat.
I'll block the ninja of deep hours.
Okay, we're gonna
See another ninja.
That is correct.
Yeah.
He's gonna die. You take 1, unless you have anything.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Down to
Trigger,
8.
Draw. Pass.
Yeah. I wish
Unfortunately, this may be a bad matchup. No board for.
I wish I had 1 Knot of the Bone in the main. I don't think I do. Untap. We're here to dredge, so I'm gonna dredge.
Yep.
3.
You play Dark Blast in the main?
5. I think there should be 1, but I don't think it's in my deck.
Dark Blast is pretty good against me.
Yeah.
Then that would probably be a sideboard card in because you can just pick off all my 1/1s.
Yeah. Okay. Notably hit Dread Return and a Scrapwork Mutt.
Okay.
Well, now we have to try to avoid the snap again. So I'm gonna hard cast 2 imps.
I will counter the second one.
Okay. Does it get exiled or just goes?
Just counter.
Okay.
Yep.
I got 1 imp.
I think you're alive.
If the second one resolved, I could have actually flashback Dread Return. So that's kind of sad for me. I will pass to you.
Sounds good. Untap. Start with Miscreant. Draw.
7.
Move to combat.
Go ahead.
The gang. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 currently.
I am okay. So the Ent on the Ninja of the Deep Hours, and then Stinkweed Imp on one of the Miscreants.
Okay. So blocks here.
Yeah.
Those are
currently
blocked. I'm going to
5.
get out of here. Fly. I'm gonna ninjutsu here.
Yeah. So 6.
6. Yep. Down to 2. Trigger. I'll draw a card.
Down to 2.
These guys are toast. I'm gonna pass. Can he pull off the miracle?
I'm actually actively trying to think if there's a Knot of the Bone.
I think if you get back Imp, have another imp?
I think I have to dredge regardless, so I will. Flipping 5, hit another imp, hit a troll, hit a circle of malevolent, and a haunted mire. So +2 on the creature in the graveyard count.
What does the acorn thing do?
It's not very good against you because I'm under so much duress. It puts 2 1/1 green scroll creature tokens in play. So not only can they not block, but it costs me 3 life to flash it back.
Oh, they can't. Are they tapped?
No, well, I mean, most of your creatures fly.
Yeah.
So like,
So I'm just thinking. I mean, so there, if you get those, you can block.
I can't cast it though because the flashback will kill me. I'm at 2.
Oh,
it costs 3 life. Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to think through the dredge players.
What's the best thing I can draw here? Because I think I lead with unearthing the mutt, which can dredge me again, but I won't have the mana if I dredge to cast the second one and unearth. So I think I'm just dead.
I'm also hanging out with a couple counter spells.
Yeah, so
not to slow roll at all. Just that's what the deck does. So
okay. I'm just gonna do this then to show a little bit more what this potentially can do. I'm gonna unearth to show we can do this. So I will discard a card, which is kind of funny. You can actually just loop your own. You don't need to. You can discard this to mutt, go to draw in lieu of drawing, dredge 5.
Right. So you're gonna dredge, gotcha.
Just to show it can be done, and then this is now back in my hand. This is on the field with haste. I think I'm at 13 creatures. Again, if I were able to exhume or reanimate the Lawless Troll that is in my graveyard, could do 13. Not gonna do 13 because I don't have the ability to. Well, actually, I can. Let's just do that, and then you can counterspell me, I guess. So I have 3 guys.
Yep.
I am going to sack them. This will get exiled.
Would you attack first?
I
don't think I can kill it, right? I guess I can kill the mutt.
You can kill the mutt, which is a problem. I guess, yeah, so proper sequencing.
I guess if I had snap, but
actually, yeah, that's actually relevant if you didn't have the counterspell. So I'll just do it as if you didn't. I'm going to attack with these 2 for 6.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attempt to flashback the Dread Return by sacking these 2 in this one, but it'll get exiled because it is unearthed. That on the stack. And I'm just going to count these while you counter it.
Sorry. Blue players everywhere just crushing hopes and dreams since 1991.
So, interestingly, if you didn't have the counter and with this targeted, I actually had exactly, because it's 15, but when this comes out, it'll be 14. I had exactly to kill him if he didn't have the counter spell.
Oh, that deals damage to me equal to the creatures in the yard?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I almost played myself into a loss.
That's what I was saying. It was close, but you had the counter spell.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the deck does. It's kind of funny. This was the opposite of the V30. I got the 2-0. You got the 2-0.
Yep. I think,
now I'll swoop over to the next deck.
I think, thinking for the crowd and the commenters.
Oh yeah. Well, first, go ahead.
They're gonna want to see that deck again and not play against the counter deck because that deck is cool. So I think this will be an interesting matchup, actually.
Okay. Oh, the pots of it.
Yep.
God, do I have? Let me actually. Oh no, there's no way I have that. The dredge land because I think it's only uncommon printing. Real quick though, for who would you say, or who would you say the fairies deck is for? Or who would you recommend, playstyle wise or just interest wise, for that type of deck?
If you like making your friends really mad, if you like winning,
I'm fine.
No, it's really for players who like to interact on both your turn and your opponent's turn. If you like saying nope, countering spells, it's really good. Also, if you aren't a big fan of just playing big dumb creatures and you would rather have little synergies between your creatures, fairies is a tried and true archetype in a lot of older formats of standard, modern. Spell Stutter Sprite is really what ties it all together, having a counter spell on a creature along with just a ton of card draw. So if you like drawing cards as well. So I would say anyone who's a control player or likes playing tempo, it's a really fun deck to kind of get your feet wet.
I will say, given that it's a mono blue deck, it is kind of interesting to see it kind of play out like a Weenies deck, but then also have this looping aspect to it of just like you draw a ton of cards, because that's always fun. I mean, I don't know. It's always fun to draw a lot of cards, both in board games and in Magic. Obviously, gives you a lot more potential too, and you were constantly ninjutsuing in. Even if I had blockers, both of those games I didn't have a lot of blockers. That's on me. But even you had like 3 flying 1/1s that even though I blocked one of them, you would always be able to ninjutsu another one to then get the draw trigger, to then pop it back to your hand, to draw again off of the additional Fairy Seer. So I don't know. I think that's also fun. I think you're right. It is a good kind of foray into playing like tempo beats, which I think is a very important skill, especially if you're going to play like limited, to learn how to be like, I need to go now, I need to just push and then deal with knowing that 1 or 2 creatures are going to die, but it's worth it to deal damage, draw
when to
a
give
card.
up a creature for not on board advantage versus the feeling of, man, I have more creatures than my opponent.
So I do think there is more merit to it than just looking at it as just a control deck, or for control leaning players. I do think it is a good deck to kind of learn that tempo, because also countering, you have to kind of understand what your opponent's cards do and how they're important to their deck, and also like at what moment does it matter, because obviously right there, Lolith, you have to counter. If you had it, you would die, but like there are times where you're just like, I mean, I think I could just let that go. I'm probably gonna win the next turn anyway, and then hold up the counter spell in case they have interaction.
Right.
So, you know, I do think there are a lot of different levels to that deck that playing it could give you some good reps.
Yeah, and as far as your deck, where would you kind of say, like, what kind of player would enjoy that style?
Me. a guy or girl that likes to flip cards in their grave. I just like the other zones. I mean, there are some little sequencing things that are fun, like hitting the unearth, remembering to do your dredge triggers, which it'll feel really weird if you've never dredged before, to do it the first few times. Also, if you watched me play those games, I'm constantly like looking over, like even like I'm like, yeah, you do whatever you want. I'm just studying my graveyard because it matters, which that's built into it. You got to get reps doing that. Because that is hard, and you don't want to forget what's in your graveyard and keeping stock of it, which is hard at first. But yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of like similar, but in a different way, recommending playing your deck to learn a new wrinkle, which is like tempo aggression. This is good to like remember that there's more than one zone, and that zone being graveyard, because it's really important once you get used to it. And I even say, I think I told Jacob this, because he's still learning how to play. I'm like, I could tell you're gonna be a good player because you're already like looking at your graveyard. There are players that have even been playing for a while that never like peek at their graveyard, even if there aren't like flashback cards or whatever in the. I'm gonna mulligan because there's no lands in here.
This is my second mulligan.
Oh, your second mulligan?
Yep.
So I think it's good for that, and it's not a combo deck necessarily, but it is good to like feel that there are moving pieces together for only one goal. I mean, really, if we're not Lolithing, or like, you know, I started out hot and did the thing by exhuming the Ent on turn 2, which looked really good, but then I didn't follow up with anything else from the graveyard, and then I just stuttered out and died. So it is a very singular minded thing that needs a lot of different pieces.
The other thing I really like about Pauper is it gives you a platform that is usually cheaper. That Mono Blue Fairies deck is about $50-$60. And a lot of the format kind of falls within like anywhere from $20 to $30 up to maybe $100, depending on what printings, that kind of thing. But a lot of these archetypes are present in Modern specifically. So like that deck kind of plays sort of like Blue-Red Current Prowess. That Harry's deck plays a lot like Dredge or Hollow One, just some different kinds of graveyard decks. So it's a good way to feel out, hey, if I'm going to make a big investment in some of the Eternal formats outside of Pauper, what decks do I like?
Well, I was someone in the comments. I was talking to someone in the comments, and I was like,
6.
Pauper kind of feels like
no lands.
Value, really. Kind of feels like it's kind of ironic for the Ponza deck to start with no lands. That's how you want me to look.
I had a one-laner to start, so. Well, you know what? We're just gonna.
I kept 2 one-laners in the first 2 games, so I think we're struggling to find the lands this morning. But yeah, I kind of feel like Pauper is a little bit like value Legacy, because there's a lot of stuff, shimmers of Legacy decks, or like cards you haven't seen except for Legacy that get played in Pauper, which is kind of fun. Because but
yeah, I can keep this.
okay, did I? Oh, sorry, I'm mulligan, so I need to tuck one.
Right, so I'm gonna put those 3 back.
Oh God.
Yeah. Your choice. I guess we didn't decide. I'm gonna let you play. Well,
You want to quiz me?
we're just gonna roll right now. Okay.
Well,
Hit me with it. Okay. All you. Or your choice, I guess.
I will.
Pre-knowing I'm old before.
We'll go first. I will. Generous Ant, go to you. I think I'm gonna find the green-black land.
Forest. And I'm playing a red-green Ponza deck. When we say Ponza, what that means usually is land destruction. This one is more focused on the ramp. It does have the land destruction package. If you really like ramping into big creatures, this could be your style of deck. I will say people aren't always super happy when you're blowing up their lands, but hey, you gotta have fun somehow. So I'm gonna go green, Utopia Scroll. When it enters, I'm gonna choose red. So whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for a mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. Good.
What's the top end of that deck? So it actually plays big stompy stuff. It's not just
the big dinosaur, the 7-drop that has Cascade, Boarding Party, and then Writhing Chrysalis.
Oh, that's Writhing Chrysalis. Yeah. Well, okay. Found this. Draw. Don't play Haunted Mire. Pass.
Okay. One tap. Draw. We're gonna go forest. Yeah. Tap that forest for a wild growth. Oh. So now this will tap for a red, a green, and a green.
Yeah.
Tap for those colors. I'm gonna use the green and the red.
Is it Stone Rain
for
time?
Malevolent
Okay.
Rumble.
Okay.
So reveal the top 4. 3, 4.
There's the
I may put a permanent card from among them into my hand. Can I get an Eldrazi, please?
You can have the one that you drew.
Thanks. I'm going to pick up Avenging Hunter.
Okay.
And then the rest are in the graveyard? Yeah. Thank you for the Eldrazi. And I'll pass.
Safe to say the Exhume's not a good play anymore. I'm gonna play Blanchwood Prowler.
Okay.
It's a 1/1 when it enters, mill 3, and I can put a land from among them into my hand. If I don't, it gets a +1/+1 counter. 2 Dread returns in a Satyr Wayfinder. So
okay, well, some danger there.
Some danger, no
but
land.
Needed the land, okay.
But might. I do have one here, but maybe would have liked to see one more. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, being a turn late on that Exhume hurts.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop this for 5. We're gonna cast Avenging Hunter. When it enters the battlefield, I take the initiative. I do not have that dungeon on me. I'll pull it up on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of been the new thing with Pauper. A lot of initiative cards. And remind me what initiative does, or remind us.
Yeah, so it is a dungeon. So the first one is Secret Entrance. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle.
Wow.
So my initiative will be at 1, and then I will come back and check it as these go. And the initiative triggers, I believe. This is us learning together because we have not played a lot with the initiative. Whenever 1 or more creatures a player controls deals damage to you, they take the initiative. Whenever you take the initiative and at the beginning of your upkeep, venture into the Undercity.
Oh, so it's kind of like Monarch checks.
Yeah, exactly.
If I hit you, I get the initiative.
Yep. So I'm going to search for a basic and I'm going to pass.
Do we each play off the same dungeon, or do I get a dungeon too once I take the initiative?
You get a dungeon as well, so you'll start on 1. I will get.
And it's just
mountain.
a 5/4?
5/4 trample. Yep.
Sorry guys, I should have brought a different deck today. Draw.
I'm also playing 2 decks that I would say are kind of meta, but that again with sideboard can definitely hang with the big dogs.
I'm gonna play Geothermal Bog tapped. I'm gonna play Stinkweed Imp. Please pass.
Okay. Untap. Does this go to the battlefield? No, hand. Trigger it upkeep. I will put. I'm gonna scry 2 for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, initiative came into play with the Dungeons and Dragons set.
I'm gonna scry 2, right? Yep. Top, bottom. Draw.
And yeah, if you look at Pauper lists, there are cards that I've never heard of in my life. I hover over it, and it just has text that says you take the initiative, and I'm like, oh, okay.
4.
That makes sense.
We're gonna play Writhing Chrysalis. So Devoid, Reach, and I get 2 Eldrazi spawns. And you have a
1/2 Death Toucher and a 2/2 Nerd.
Okay. Give me another. That'll work. Yep. Okay. Move to combat.
Go ahead.
5 trample.
I block.
Sure.
I take 3.
Yep. Good.
Question now.
So the next stage of the initiative, I can target player loses 5 life, goad target creature. Will not be doing that. Yeah. And then create a treasure token.
And that will proc at your upkeep,
correct,
right?
unless you take it from me.
I'm gonna dredge.
Okay.
2 Rumbles, a Prowler, and a Conduit Pylons, and a 3rd Dread Return. Don't need the Dread Return so much anymore. I just need the creature. I'm going to play a Forest. I'm gonna cast Acorn Harvest.
Okay.
2 Squirrels.
And the flashback is when you lose the life?
Yes,
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
1 and a green, pay 3 life to flash it back.
Okay.
2 Squirrels. Oh,
And they're 1/1s or 2/2s?
they're 1/1 green squirrels.
Sick.
Actually, yeah, sorry, I'll put this over here again. Well. Pop them all.
Okay.
Flashback Dread Return.
Yep.
Target Generosent.
Yep. You have a 6/7.
I have
Or a
a
5/7.
5/7 and a food token, and I pass.
Okay. Trigger on Undercity. I'm gonna have you lose 5 life.
Yeah.
The next step, just as a heads up, is Archives, draw a card, or Catacombs, create a 4/1 black skeleton creature token with Menace.
Okay.
Draw. Land for turn. I'm going to play another Chrysalis.
Jeez.
I'm gonna get 2 more dudes. I'm just gonna use a dice, and I don't
that's
have
fine.
4 of these.
And they're the 0/1s
0/1s,
that you can
yep.
sack for mana.
And I'm gonna go green, red, and
And when
1.
you do
when
sack, you get counters.
Yep, so these will each get a counter.
Such a gross card from
Yeah.
MH3.
We're gonna cast Lead the Stampede. Look at the top 5. I'm gonna reveal any number of creatures from among them, put them into my hand, the rest on the bottom in any order.
Good card.
3, 4, 5. We're gonna get a boarding party and an arbor elf.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
I know we talked about this, but MH3 draft was actually really fun.
Except for this fucking
card
card.
really
Yeah.
kind of hit the brakes on the ceiling of how fun that draft format could be, but it was still fun aside from everyone just playing a million Chrysalises
Yep.
after like
But if you beat it,
Week
you felt
1.
like a god.
yeah. What is the body of the Ultrasaur? I don't think we're
it
getting there yet,
is
but I
a
just want to know.
6/5.
The 6/5.
Yep, and it's only when I cast.
Yes,
so
so you won't get
the
that,
cast.
but you will get a 6/5 reach trample if I exhume.
Yep.
So yeah, there's that. We're here to die, so
We're here to die.
pay 3, flash this back,
Yep, get 2 dudes.
more squirrels.
Ooh, and then you can play.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't have anybody interesting yet.
Yeah.
Tap the other 3,
Play the amp.
play the imp.
Okay.
Am I so down? Oh, sorry, this is exile. Am I so down bad that I just pop to mill deeper to hit a good dread return? It's kind of sad though. I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Trigger on upkeep. I will draw a card. I'm at 4. The last phase is reveal the top 10 cards of your library, put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. It gains hexproof until your next turn and then shuffle.
The initiative
What
is
in the
very strong.
fuck, Wizards?
This is literally my first
This is
time
my
playing
first
against
time
the
playing with it,
initiative,
too.
and now I see why. It's called like White Plume Wanderer, right?
Yeah,
is the
6
white
for
initiative
boarding
card.
party.
Sure, what does that do?
Cascade,
Oh,
and then it has
yeah.
haste 6/3. So I'm gonna cascade for 5 or less.
Okay, this deck seems fun.
Utopia Sprawl. We will hit this forest.
It seems like a weird, like fun. I don't think Hunter would like this deck, even though it's green red and it's kind of beat down. I don't think it's. It feels a little bit like corporate green red.
Yeah, corporate said we had to
Yeah.
Let's see. So these are 3/4s right now. I think I just pass.
All right, we're here, but we're not loving life. Draw. All right, we're just gonna go for it and see what
I don't have counterspell.
we're gonna just see what we do here. I am going to. I think our days are numbered anyway, so I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna flashback Dread Return, target Wanderer, flip 4, Troll, Wanderer, Circle, Landred, Scrapwork, all to the graveyard. I'm gonna cast Scrapwork Mutt.
Okay.
Discard, Exhume, draw, and in lieu of drawing, dredge, Stinkweed into my hand for 5. Hit 2 Lawless Giants, a land, my Japanese, Exhume, and Circle the Land Druid.
Chinese Fireball.
Ooh-wee. And I'm going to replay good old.
Okay, you're definitely not dead. Things are happening.
We're not dead, and I think the goal is now to somehow bomb you for 20.
Yep.
Pass.
Okay. Untap.
Gonna do
Upkeep.
creature count here.
Trigger. We are going to have the last version. Reveal, or the last one. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library. Put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a first maybe hit. 4,
Oh, I was
5,
gonna say
6,
how bad could it be, but you already answered the question.
7, 8, 9, 10. It just says put on the battlefield though.
So no Cascade.
Yep.
That's a bit of a non-bow. Ponza players.
Ooh. In that case, I think I'm going to put a Chrysalis into play.
Jeez. How many more does he need? I ask you.
And then it says then shuffle. I assume you shuffle the cards back in because it just says reveal. So this will go to
Probably, yeah.
5.
The Chrysalises do not have trample, but they have reach, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Draw for turn.
Oh yeah, that was on your upkeep.
Yeah.
Well.
Play an Arbor Elf.
Yeah.
This has 3 counters on it. And it has hexproof until my next turn. Move to combat.
Yeah.
Here.
Stinkweed Imp on the Chrysalis, Wayfinder on the boarding party there. Or actually, attempt to double block the boarding party. Those are my blocks.
Okay, damage.
Yeah. Trades. This goes up by 3.
Second main. 2, 3. I may have just been right there to just pump for damage, but... Oh, you were at 9?
Yeah, I was at 9.
1, 2, 3. I could get to 8, so I'd be 1 off. That's okay. I'm gonna Thermokarst, destroy target land. If that is a snow-covered land, I gain a life. We're gonna hit that.
Okay.
Go ahead. I assume I keep going through the dungeon. Like,
I believe.
Yeah, I'm not
so.
You can tell us in the comments.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dredge. Go down to 11. Flip 5.
There you go.
Those are some hits.
Yep, so you'll go up
Go
4
to 15. Although we can no longer
Dread Return.
dread return. Yeah, I gotta just play this, I think.
Yeah, it is nice that you do have the Stinkweeds because it gives you a way to kill the Chrysalis.
Yeah, pass.
Trigger it upkeep. I believe it keeps going. If it does, we're back to the first one, so this will go to my hand. Now we get to the not so fun part of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Acid Moss.
Okay.
And just search for a forest card, put it into play tapped. I'm gonna
That's
play a
just a
land for
sorcery.
turn.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Yeah. One on the Chrysalis, one on the other Chrysalis.
I'm gonna pop all 5 of these. It won't matter for that one, but this will be 6, so it's an 8, 9.
Okay.
So damage. This is
I
dead.
take 1?
Take 1.
Go to
I got no
8.
dudes. You have no dudes. I have an 8, 9 Chrysalis. Go ahead.
If I could ever do damage in this deck.
If you draw a Dread Return, I die.
Well, so, okay,
Or
so
not quite, but
I'm gonna dredge Stinkweed Imp back to my hand. Currently I have 16 creature card. I'll count again, but in my graveyard, if I flip a couple more, that's
one more, right? Or is it just Dredge 4?
oh no, it is dredge 4. It's got to be a creature. Okay.
Okay.
Let me count. I believe I have 20 creatures in the graveyard.
Come on, do it to me. After I've gone through the whole dungeon,
4, 5,
the whole fucking
6,
initiative.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, but that's gonna 13.
Oh, you'd go down
14,
to 19.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I need one more. Oh, it's so sick.
But I guess you'll.
I can put you to 1 because I have the Exhume.
We'll just play out the Stinkweed Imp, right?
Oh, you only have 1.
I have these
oh,
guys.
that's right. Okay, yeah. So, oh no, you blew up all my black sources. So it does. The Exhume's not even live. I forgot about that. I thought this was a swamp.
Oh man, I wanted to see it so bad.
I could have potentially, but yeah. Yeah. How many do you have left?
Sorry.
No, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Because I did have this, but I don't think being at 10. I don't think it mattered. Yeah.
You want to play?
Do I want to draw for some reason? No, because you're gonna have to accelerate. Yeah, I'll take the play.
Okay. Yep. Sideboards for these again. I play relics in this. There's a lot of relics in Pauper. That'd be one of the main ones. Outside of that, just some other creatures and removal. I play like Fiery Cannonade, which isn't great in this matchup.
I don't even know what I play. I think if the Nature's Claims are there, I'm playing that. 1, because I saw Utopia Sprawl, but yeah, if he has Relic. But I don't even know what else I should bring in that I have from this. I bring in Knot of the Bone to just extend my warranty.
I do think if you had Troll instead of Ent, I would have been in a worse position because I couldn't have protected the initiative very well.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have had to chump block a lot more, but no.
I will keep this.
I'll keep as well. Good luck, sir.
Good luck. This tapped.
Okay, draw.
Black source for now.
Land, and we're going to go Arbor Elf. Go ahead.
Is that a Capenna basic?
It is.
Okay, draw. I will play Conduit Pylons, Surveil. Ooh. Now I don't know if I want to Satyr Wayfinder. Yeah, we'll still do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That's a good start.
Yep. Hit an Exhume, an Ent, a Giant, and a Stinkweed Imp. I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Let's start with Arbor Elf. Naming green. Or not naming green. Oh, that's to untap a forest. I'm a dingus. We're gonna go green for a wild growth. Untap my forest.
Now it taps for 2 mana,
Yeah,
2 green.
2 green. We're gonna go wild growth.
Oh.
And Utopia Sprawl naming red.
Ugh.
So it will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, and it'll be 3 green and a red.
Do I have Stone Rain in the deck? Oh, sorry, I almost goofed.
Yeah.
Gonna dredge.
Okay.
3, 5. There we go. I just need to shuffle the deck a little bit more. Hit another Stinkweed Imp. 2 lands and a circle the land druid. So I go up 1. I have a 4 total creatures in the graveyard. Attack for 1.
19.
I think this is the first time in 2, 3 games I've done damage. Stinkweed Imp pass.
Yes. Draw. Okay, so I'm gonna tap for 4 mana.
Yeah.
3 green and a red.
Yeah.
I'm gonna untap it. 4 more mana. We're at 6 green and 2 red.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast Big Daddy.
Oh
Bam
my
Bam.
god.
So I'm gonna go down to 1 green.
Off of
left.
1 basic on turn 3?
Yeah. So we're gonna Cascade.
You have a land
hit
floating?
A Chrysalis.
Oh god.
Use the green.
I think we're done here.
Play Wild Growth. Oh no. Go ahead.
I will bring back Stinkweed Imp again. Dredge 5, 4. Hit a Ent, a Mutt, and a Troll, and a return.
Okay. The power of the one-lander. That is stupid.
It's very stupid. Land for turn. I'm gonna Acorn Harvest. Make 2 squirrels.
Okay.
I am. What is the body on this? It's a 6/5. You have the 6/5. Can we meaningfully race? I don't know. Let's try it. I'm gonna pop these. Dread Return, exile, flashing back to get the troll this time. We'll theory craft that. And I will pass.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creature in the graveyard count is currently 6.
Okay, draw.
Oh.
So we're gonna get 5.
The one land.
Yep.
That's like a...
Play a hunter.
It's gonna be like a $2 million home on Redfin.
Trigger on the initiative.
Oh, we're doing the initiative now. And then once the initiative gets started, it can only be taken, but like it doesn't go away, right?
As far as I understand.
I don't think it does.
I'm gonna play land for turn. Hey, finally got 2 lands.
Yeah, definitely Nature's Claim would have helped, but even then, I would have to have had it and sniped it on like my turn too. Oof. So the TLDR of Pauper is don't play the deck that Harry's playing. All the other 2 decks that Nick brought look pretty strong. And
I really like that
fun.
deck, though.
I
I
like
feel
this deck
bad that
too.
it's just getting
No,
rocked
I
on.
feel bad that I just
Avenging
feel like
Hunter, I don't think I get the initiative again. I have no idea. It says take the initiative, but I think I already own it.
Yeah, I guess you do have... But what... No, I think you would venture deeper into the dungeon, though. Is my guess.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. Tell us in the chat if we're wrong.
I mean, if
Again,
you're already the Monarch and you play a card that makes you the Monarch, nothing happens.
I'm going to put 2 counters on him. Move to combat.
But I believe, again, why...
Also, these both had... Or get 4 counters from popping there. Because I popped to play this guy from the Eldrazi.
Oh, you popped 4
Yeah, because I
Eldrazi's?
had 4 from here. Because I went 4 and a green for the second one. And a green.
Jeez.
This one entered this turn. This one... These both entered... These entered this turn.
One was already out.
10.
You hit...
No, I've cast all 3 of these this turn.
Oh.
Because I took the initiative, played this for the land, initiative, this, so these can attack.
Insane. I don't know what's the right answer here. Well, so they're one's hacking for 8, one's hacking for 6, I guess. Because no more Eldrazi's out.
Correct, yep,
right?
6, 8.
Unfortunately, that's a 6/7, so I can't even block with the troll. I will give out Exhume. I don't want the Aldersaur in the graveyard, but I don't really want the Crystals coming back either. Sinkway Imp blocking. Oh, that has trample. Ugh, there's no good choice here. Blocking the Aldrasaur.
Yep.
So I will take.
You'll take 8. You'll take 6 trample,
6,
and then 6.
I take
so
12.
Yep.
That is
stupid.
obscene.
I'll pass to you.
Well, I got 7 creatures in the graveyard now. Untap. I will dredge 5. And hit another dread return. 2 more, but I think I just got 1. This is in my hand. Trample's gone now, so... What does Initiative 1 do?
So I'm on the second, or I'm on the third one. So, oh, sorry,
If
you're
I were
asking
to
for
get
you
it?
get a basic land to your hand.
Okay. Let's see. I will have to play the imp again. And I'll pass to you.
Okay, draw. Or, sorry, trigger. I will keep putting that away. We need to get a map. I'm gonna have you lose 5 life. Whoa! And I think I just killed.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh wait, but wait.
I forgot about the... Oh, you have trample too, yeah.
No, but again, just, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know this has been painful, but we're just gonna make it fun painful.
It's fine.
Here, 5. So this is technically 4 and 1. So I'm gonna have 10 total. It's gonna be 8 and 2.
Lately, here I'll just say this. Lately, I've been judging how my weeks have gone by how many times I've eaten donuts in a week, and I'm just gonna.
Is it good if you eat a donut or bad?
Well, I mean,
It makes the week better by
makes
eating the
it
donut.
better, but you need it because the week is.
So I'm gonna
battering you down.
bestow Nyxborn Hydra.
Hold on, let me just.
So it'll take 2 to initially cast. or to start the bestow, and then it's going to be 7, 8, 9.
Shout out MH3.
Yep. So X is 9. Reach trample enters with X.
I love this card in MH3 draft, by the way.
Put them here, so it'll have 9 more, and then I'll swing.
I asked you again, chat. How much does he need? 3 trample, guys, not 2. Yeah, good game.
Good game, man.
I'm happy that I played this deck. I definitely would continue playing this deck even if I like O4'd, because it's fun. I need to look at it again. Like we're already saying, like I just think there should be the one Dark Blast. That wouldn't have really swung either of the matches.
I think it would have helped
having
a
that
lot in the
would help a lot
phase.
for picking off early stuff. Even if like you go Arbor Elf, I Dark Blast that. It's a big deal, and then I start the Dredge Engine. I don't think I have it in my 60, starting 60. I know it would be in the sideboard, which I don't have today.
Yep.
So there's a couple little tweaks I think I could make from the base list, especially after actually playing against decks that are like in the meta. But I still think it's fun. I still think it has the power to Lotless troll you. Or
Oh,
Lotless
100%. I mean, you
down
almost got there
twice,
in that game,
but
yeah,
I did
so.
not. But yeah, yeah. So who? Any other thoughts on that deck?
If you like playing ramp, if you like casting big spells really fast, this is the deck for you.
Would you say it's semi-beginner friendly?
Yeah.
Even though there are a little bit of
like
sequencing,
there's some sequencing, but
and mana math, but
you don't have a lot of choices. Like there's not a lot of card draw, so your big creatures, if you have them in the hand, you just got to decide which one you want to cast and slam it. Also, if you want to play just a really broken mechanic, the initiative is it.
Yeah,
like,
we saw that
and
today.
it's elsewhere in Pauper, but this is one place you can do it. So
yeah.
Yeah. Any other closing thoughts on Dredge?
No, I'll let this rest for now. It was fun.
We're gonna cook.
I will work
on it. Yep.
Yeah. But I was the good sparring partner to let your decks kind of like showcase what they could do. So I feel fine about that. But yeah, we are. Hopefully, we see some of you at MagicCon, because I think by the time this goes up, we'll already be there or have gone. So hopefully, we're excited to meet some of you
say hey.
in person. Say hi. Give us some deck recommendations or format recommendations. I think I'm going to be bringing the cube that you gifted me in paper, so hopefully we can maybe fire a cube with some people. But yeah, that was it for today. We played Pauper. Thanks for watching. Thanks for asking for Pauper.
Yep.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Until next time.
Bye.